In this slide, we're going to talk about the principles of fitness. The first one I'm going to talk about is the FIT principle. This is a great way of monitoring your exercise program. The acronym FIT outlines the key components of an effective exercise program. So, frequency refers to how often you exercise, so 3 or 4 times a week, or something like that. Intensity refers to how hard you exercise, so this could be low intensity, medium intensity, or high intensity. Time refers to how long you exercise for, so let's say you lift weights for about 1.5 minutes and you rest for like 25 seconds or something like that. And lastly, type, which refers to what kind of exercise you're doing, so upper body or lower body exercises. Now we're going to move on to specificity. Training. This is when training must be matched to the needs of the sporting activity to improve fitness in the body parts that the sport uses. So an example of this can be when you have a client and let's say they are a footballer and they want to train legs, you're not going to give them like an upper body exercises like arms or chest or something if they want to improve their legs. You want to give them an exercise that is specific to them, that will help them in their sort of sport or what they want. The second one is overload, and this is when fitness can only be improved by training more than you normally do. So another example of this is giving a client a hard exercise that will make them improve, but an exercise that's also achievable and realistic for them. Progression is when you start slowly and gradually increase the amount of exercise and keep overloading. Reversibility. This is when any adaptation that takes place as a result of training will be reversed when you stop training. If you take a break or don't train often, you will lose fitness. So let's say if you're a cardiovascular person and you go out running every day or something and your fitness is really good, like to a high peak, but then you stop for like a couple of days and you try and go in the same route you usually do and you're not really fit enough to run it, that's because you've stopped, and that's because you'll lose fitness and you didn't train enough. The next thing we're going to talk about is DOMS, and this stands for delayed muscle onset soreness, and it's literally when your muscles ache after an exercise. And the last thing is plateau, or this is when an exercise fails and progress is being no longer made.